Listen, this is not a gentle pep talk. This is a wake-up call. If you wanted a soft whisper telling you to keep doing the same things and expect different results, turn this off now. If you want to keep scrolling while your life passes you by, close your eyes and pretend you didn't hear this. 2025 is not patient. The calendar doesn't care about your feelings. It turns pages whether you are ready or not. The days you wasted last year are gone. The hours you traded for mindless comfort are gone. The people you let drift away because you were too lazy to show up, they are gone. And here you are, stepping into another year with the same habits, the same excuses, the same half-finished dreams. Do you understand the cruelty of time? It doesn't bargain. It doesn't wait at traffic lights. It is a relentless thief that steals while you wink at distraction. And the worst part? Most people don't realize how poor they are until it's too late. Until the bank of time is empty and only regrets remain, you have invitations you never sent, conversations you never started, skills you never learned. You have a voice that never left your throat because you were afraid of noise. You have a body that could be stronger, but you choose the couch. You have ideas that could change your life, hidden under a mountain of later. Here is the simplest truth you must swallow. If you keep doing what you're doing, nothing changes. Not your bank account, not your relationships, not your future. The only thing that will change is your age. Time will pass. Your chance to start will evaporate. In 10 years, you'll look back and see that the person you could have become died slowly in the sterile comfort of excuses. So this is the question you must answer right now. Do you want to waste 2025 like you wasted every year before it? Or are you finally going to show up and make this year count? Choose honestly, not how you want to be, not how you'll pretend to be on social media. Choose the truth. Look in the mirror. Who do you see? Someone with plans? Or someone with an inventory of reasons why nothing will change? The mirror tells the whole story. It's unforgiving. It exposes the habits you hide and the work you refuse. Stop blaming conditions. Stop blaming the economy, the system, the shortage of opportunities. Everyone has reasons. Winners have evidence. The only difference between people who succeed and those who complain is action. Action accumulates. Complaints evaporate. You like to say, "I'm waiting for the right time." That's a polite way to say you're afraid. Waiting is a fancy form of surrender. The right time is a myth invented by fear. People who win don't wait for the right time. They take any time and make it right. They forge momentum out of chaos. They build when the weather is terrible because they know weather changes, character doesn't.
And let's be clear about laziness. Laziness is a choice, not a disease, not a genetic curse, a choice. Every time you reach for a comfort, you are choosing a smaller life. Comfort seduces you. It whispers that small pleasures are courtesy. It convinces you that effort is optional. Every "I'll start tomorrow" is a life stolen from your future self. Here's a brutal observation. The people you envy are not luckier. They're the ones who have built chains of small actions. They woke up. They worked. They sacrificed. They kept going. You watched them do it and told yourself you're different. You said their situation is unique, their luck rare. That's the story of the lazy mind. It seeks exception to justify inaction. And what about comparison? You compare your messy process to other people's polished highlight reels. You look at their destination and feel shame for your starting point. That shame births paralysis. Comparison is the thief of progress. Instead of comparing, compete with yesterday. Be 1% better than the person you were yesterday. Those 1% gains stack up into life-changing momentum. Now, here's the taunt you need to hear. You have more time than you think and less time than you imagine. Time is infinite in your mind and finite in reality. 1 year is 365 opportunities. How many of those did you squander last year? 80? 100? 200. Each lost day is a vote toward a future you didn't want. If you keep letting days pass with nothing to show, one day you will wake up and realize you've been robbed quietly. The thief was your indecision and your mediocre habits. If you want different outcomes, produce different inputs. Stop binging other people's lives. Start building your own. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Imagine sitting at a corner table in a small apartment. Dull light, ruder hands. Friends are busy. Life moved on. You have casual acquaintances whose success passed by. You scroll through photos of people who made the choice you didn't. Their faces shine, their peace real. Your heart squeezes because you know the truth. Your chance slipped through your fingers. Regret has a voice. It's not loud at first. It's softening, but it never leaves. It lives inside. A bitter undercurrent in every memory. You think money would fix it. No, money only makes the pain louder because now you had the resources but not the courage. You will still be haunted by the hours you wasted, by the talent you let stagnate, by the words you never said. This is the brutal calculus of life. Wasted time multiplies regret exponentially. 1 year of wasted action is bitter. 10 years, devastating. Regret is not a monetized metric. It's a life disfiguring condition. It distorts perception. It warps relationships. It steals joy. No one wants to live with it. But most people end up there because they prefer small comforts to big purpose.
If you don't want to end up hollow, act now. Not when you feel like it, not when the fear lessens. Act now. Real action is ugly. It's inconsistent at first. It's clumsy. It requires sweat and humility. It requires failing publicly and then returning to the grind. But over time, those small failures polish you into someone the world respects. Also understand this. People who waste their life are not judged at the moment of waste. The judgment arrives later. You will be judged by silence, by absence of result, by missed promises. Those who matter, the ones you love, will remember the person you could have been. That memory will sting them because they saw your potential and watched you toss it away. The worst intimidation you can experience is your own conscience. It will whisper at night what could have been. No one can take your responsibility for you. No one can do your work. And no one will feel the ache of your wasted time the way you will. So give yourself this ultimatum. You will either spend the next months building evidence that you are alive, hungry, and relentless, or you will continue to collect comforts and die with a registry of things you never attempted. Which will it be? This is where the tough part begins. You want a map? Here's the map. This is not gentle. This is precise. Copy it, apply it, repeat it. 1. Declare a non-negotiable morning. Wake up at the same time every day. Not when I feel like it. Pick a time and stick. Use the first 60 minutes for yourself. Hydrate, move, plan. The first hour sets the tone. If you lose mornings, you lose the day. Mornings are capital investments. 2. The 90-minute rule. Block one 90-minute period daily for your highest value work. No phone, no internet, no interruptions. It's sacred. In these 90 minutes, do the thing that brings progress. Write, code, train, reach out to clients, study. Consistent 90-minute blocks build mastery faster than random hustle. 3. The 2-minute start. If a task feels heavy, start for 2 minutes. Open the file. Write one sentence. That tiny start is a bridge. Momentum is a force. It either begins or it doesn't. The 2-minute rule makes beginnings easy. 4. Build a value ledger. Each day, write 3 things you completed that created value. Not intentions, not wishes, real outputs. A completed chapter, a new prototype, a sales call made. Keep this ledger private. When doubt creeps in, read proof of production. 5. Eliminate one time stealer. Choose one habit to kill this month. Social media, late night TV. Repeat it for 30 days. Replace that void with the 90-minute rule. The small reallocation of time compounds. 6. The public accountability move. Tell one person what you're doing and when you'll deliver. public accountability is brutal and effective. Choose someone who will not let you off the hook. 7. Health is non-negotiable. Sleep, movement, nutrition, these are not optional. If your energy tank is empty, you will not build. Prioritize sleep, walk daily, move your body to force dopamine and clarity. Energy is leverage. 8. Read and learn, 1 chapter a day. Read about skill, craft, and strategy. Replace passive scrolling with active learning. Knowledge without action is vanity. Action without knowledge is waste. Combine both. 9. Network like you mean it. Reach out to one person each week who is at least a step ahead. Invite them into a short conversation. People love to help those who are intentional. Use these interactions to raise your standards. 10. Micro deadlines. Break your year into 90-day sprints. At the end of each sprint, measure real progress. If you didn't move, adjust the tactics. Sprints create urgency. Urgency kills complacency. 11. Learn to negotiate for yourself. If you are underpaid, ask. If you are undervalued, create alternatives. The threat of walking away is a negotiation tool. Prepare evidence, speak calmly, and set a high threshold. If they don't meet it, move on. 12. Remove toxic comforts from your circle. Friendships that drain, relationships that diminish, distance yourself slowly. You don't need loud drama. You need people who push you without letting you wallow. 13. Create visible work. Launch a public project, a blog, a portfolio, a product, a batch of short videos. Public work creates pressure that private intentions never do. Release before perfect. Perfection is a lazy comfort. 14. 2-minute end-of-day audit. Each evening, write 1 sentence. Today I shipped, and 1 sentence. Tomorrow I will ship. The daily audit keeps alignment and reduces morning friction. 15. Be ruthless with your calendar. If your schedule is open, you're living on hope. Fill slots with value-producing activities. Guard them like cash. Protect them like a contract. Follow these steps relentlessly. Skip the fluff. Don't rationalize. Results come to the people who are consistent, not the ones with the best excuses.
Listen up. The world will not come rescue you. It will not call you and apologize for ignoring your talent. It will not knock and offer you a starring role because you waited politely. Opportunities are for the people who make themselves available for them. You will be tempted to soften these words. You will tell yourself you're different, special, choiceful. But the truth is simple. If you continue behaving the way you did last year, your life will look the way it did last year. Only older. This is the part where I taunt you. Because sometimes, the only medicine that works is bitter. Lazy, tired, quitters. You think success owes you an explanation. You think your comforts deserve to be defended. Every minute you protect your comfort is a minute you hand to regret. You trade hours for a mediocre middle. You trade strength for excuses. You trade legacy for temporary ease. Here's what winners do instead. They break habits, not hearts. They break patterns, not promises. They refuse to excuse failure. They use pain like a fuel and not like a pillow. They do the unattractive work while others chase applause. So either become someone who is impossible to ignore, or continue begging for attention. Either build habits that produce results, or spend your life crafting reasons why you couldn't. Either lead yourself, or get used to following the same tired people who keep getting the same tired results. Now, stand up, close whatever device you are holding, and make one immediate move. It can be the smallest thing. Schedule your first 90-minute block. Write the first line in a new notebook. Call one person who can change your direction. Do something. The first action breaks the spell of inaction. Remember this ugly truth. Tomorrow is promised to no one. You can spend 2025 in comfort and wonder why your life didn't improve. Or you can spend 2025 building the skeleton of a life that future you will thank. Which one will it be? Will you be the person who looks back with pride or the one who aches with regret? I'll say it plainly. If you do not change, nothing will change. If you continue to waste time, time will waste you. Act like every day matters, because it does. You were given one life, not a dress rehearsal, not a practice run. Real, heavy, finite life. Don't waste it. This is your year. This is your measurement. This is your moment to either be average or to become formidable. Right now, do one thing. Say out loud the sentence you are ready to live by, and then take one small action that proves it. Example: I will become the person I admire. Then schedule that first 90-minute block. Lock it. Treat it like a meeting with destiny. You don't owe explanations to anyone. Your commitment to yourself. Prove you are worth it. Prove you can endure more than excuses. Prove that time did not defeat you. You defeated your laziness. 2025 is not a spectator sport. Get in the arena. Fight, fail, learn, build, win. Don't waste your life.